To the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. They'll run with the former Ole Miss Rebel, Jordan Wilkins. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
Oh, that Q stuff, that ain't working. That Q stuff ain't working. Not here. Go. Tight, double tight. Four down. Go ahead. Eyes up. Go ahead. Go.
They'll run it now out of bounds. And he powers his way up past the 30. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Let's go. Come on. Run to the ball. We got a runner.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. 4 down.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They'll try the air now with Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
They do not score.
Let it roll, let it roll.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All day, every day.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Luck to Hilton on the hook up there. 44 yards. The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. This is first and goal from about the 8. Now a play fake, and it's locked. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Blood throwing again. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Eric Ebron, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now the pitch to Freeman. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. A run by Mack to start the drive. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Robert Alford. Well, they know how to protect the pass, but sometimes cornerbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what we call a complete corner? Yeah, because we're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out.
Hurry, hurry!
Off of play action. Lock. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had a catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, here's Love. He's going to flip one out here to his running back, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. They'll run for the lines. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Hey, wait.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Gun!
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And his throw here's incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
There we go.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tight on the left.
20. Wait.
To throw again, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Gun. Right. Go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And his throw is incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this 1st half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now, Ryan. Space to run past the 20. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Hey, let's go.
I can't say that I was really in love with the play call there. A draw in that situation, I know it's a risk-reward call. If it works, he walks in. But otherwise, you're bringing up a really tough 4th down situation.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, baby.
2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. He'll get it up the middle, and he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And they let their fullback try and push the pile, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
There's certain drives in the game.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And Charles, maybe that's one they had dialed up. Hey, if we're in a a 4th and goal situation, we're going to our muscle.
And you can feel the boom, boom, boom all the way up here where we sit. The earth was shaking, and he found his way into the end zone.
Yeah, but that's such a great guy to have around the goal line, isn't it?
Indeed it is. It's a great extra dimension to add to your offense. When you can finish things with power, that's hard for a defense to deal with.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Tight, guys, double tight. 4 down.
Back to the air, Luck on 2nd down. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. The Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Out of the gun, Luck. And he's got his man, Hilton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Play action, it's Luck. Trying to lay one up deep. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's go.
They'll fake it. Now Luck. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Line 675. Tempo.
They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
You got 3 down.
Again, Luck. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Luck and the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Alert!
A shotgun snap for Luck. Going for a right side here, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
Let's go.
What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
The good old toss play, and this time they go to the left side, so give a lot of credit to the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, able to seal that side. But the guy that we don't give enough credit to, wide receivers. They have to do a great job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play can be spilled in the backfield. In this case, everyone handled their responsibilities, and they picked up really nice yardage.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Let's go.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, express. Hey, gun.
Now Ryan on first down. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's second down.
Hey, let's go.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on fourth down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. Look, and the Colts come up now first and 10 at their 38. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Brooks Reed in there to get him for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. They'll win it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. The Colts on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is third and 17. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
This is taken around the 12. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Going up top, He's got a man complete. He got 29 yards that time. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you're probably going to have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Here's Ryan to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
22!
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Jabal Sheard in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Hey, South!
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Ryan now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
11.
4 down, 4 down.
Space, space.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Go ahead.
Check safety, check safety.
675.
Back up. 45.
674.
They begin the drive on the ground with Matt. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Two times. Odd, 5 down.
This is Wilkins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Odd, 5 down.
Luck now to throw. And he connects with Ebron. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Good for a Colt first down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck. Luck now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Jack Crawford coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Off of play action, Luck. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Tight right, tight right.
Run, 622.
From the gun, here's Luck. Under pressure, and down he goes. Luck is sacked. Brooks Reed in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Pulled in at the 24. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Strong left, strong left.
12.
Here's Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Wait!
50, Mike's 50.
Ryan to throw. Here's Sanu on the catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards on the play. 1st down now, but that clock rolling.
4 down, 4 down. Check. Shift.
Hey, express.
50, Mike 50. I'm here all day.
Hey, wait.
Switch.
Mike 50. Gun.
Hey, tight.
Here we go.
Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Throwing now is Ryan. And that is incomplete. Trying to squeeze it in there at this stage of the game. You got to take some chances. Nice job to knock it away, though.
You're so right. Understanding where they are in the game, you've got to take that opportunity and maybe thread the needle. Unable to get it done there.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, guys, check me out. We got 3 down, but we got to stand up over there.
21.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. He's got Sanu. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right through. And another timeout taken by the Colts. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost felt like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I certainly
loved
did.
The defense.
I certainly did. Brought back the image advantages of the game of old.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.